Hello, my YouTube friends. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2015. This is my week 48. Week 48, that's 4 weeks from a year. Post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. How is everybody on this Monday? It's a beautiful day here in Southern California, and I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. I started my journey in January of 2014 at 402 pounds. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on April 14th, 2014, at which time I weighed 360.6 pounds. Last week I weighed 228 pounds. Thank you, Chicago. And today I weighed 222.8. So lost the 5 pounds I gained last week in Chicago plus 0.2, which is fine. So that's, 137.8 pounds lost since surgery and 179.2 pounds lost since I started the weight loss surgery process in January of 2014. So I was a little upset about the 5 pounds last week, mostly because my 11-month surgiversary had been in while I was in Chicago on March 14th. And the month before that, my 10-month, I only lost 4.8 pounds, and I really shoot for between 8 and 10 pounds. So I thought, well, that 5 pounds is really going to screw me for the month of, that 10th to 11th month. And I had worked really hard because I had been sort of disappointed at that 4.8 pound loss the month before. But lo and behold, even with the 5 pound gain, I lost 7.6 pounds last month. So I'm pretty happy with that, because if I wouldn't have gone to Chicago and had such a good time, I would have lost 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 13 pounds last month, which would be my biggest loss for a really long time. And so what did I do after that 4.8 pound loss? I started recording my food in MyFitnessPal again, which I hadn't been doing. I started focusing on drinking all my water. I bumped up my exercise and added in another day a week. And, it's amazing how, it really is back to basics. There's a basic list of things you have to do to be successful with weight loss surgery after the first couple of months. And for me, at least, when I choose to do them, then the results I get are a bit better. I saw a post today, I think it was RNY Stephanie, I think that's her username, about the 10 biggest mistakes bariatric surgery patients make. And I think I'm going to post a link to that. It wasn't anything mind-boggling that I didn't already know, but it's a good refresher and reminder to me of what I need to be doing, because it's a lot easier the further out you get. You can eat more food. You are not as, or at least I am, speaking for myself, not quite as strict as I used to be. So anyway, month 10 to 11, 7.6 pounds. I'm okay with that. It was pretty hard for me to get back on track. I'm not still, well, today I seem to be on track, but I had a really rough time last week. When I was in Chicago, I pretty much ate what I wanted. I drank a good deal. I ate things that I hadn't eaten. I ate ice cream. I got a scoop of my favorite ice cream, Gold Medal Ribbon from Baskin-Robbins, and luckily was sick like immediately after I ate it. So I won't be doing that again anytime soon. But it was tough for me to get back on track. Plus, I had an event Monday night. And then I had company for a few days. So everything's been kind of not my normal routine. And it really won't be, for my brother just got into town today. So I'll be doing things with him. And then, WLSFA is here right after that. So I don't know. I have to, on the days that are normal, I need to do my best to stay on track. I did have an interesting day on Friday, and I wanted to give a shout out to Losing Weight Kate for the video she made last week about, I'll put a link to it below if you haven't seen it. She was having a craving for cookie dough. She made it, she ate some of it, and then she decided to dump it down the toilet. I, of course, was worried that she was going to clog up her toilet, but anyway. But it's just that, that took a lot of guts, I'm sure, to do. And I just find that there are days when that eating disordered behavior sneaks back in. And I had one of those days on Friday. I ate not one, not two, not three, but 4 pieces of pizza over like an 8-hour period. That is crazy talk. There is no reason I should be eating that much pizza. And I just was wanting to, I shouldn't say the only reason I had pizza was because my son wanted it. But you know what? I bought there was a coupon for 2 medium pizzas. So I bought one that was the kind he liked and one that was the kind I liked. So I didn't have to do that, but I did. And what was interesting to me, and I thought sort of like eating disordered fuck you behavior, was that I thought like 2 pieces of pizza in, I was like, you know what, maybe I should call somebody and talk about this and try to figure out what's going on and kind of get myself out of this place. But in my head, I was like, yeah, don't really want to do that. Don't really want somebody to tell me to stop eating. And I can't remember the name of the young woman, but Rob Reno had been talking about a video from a woman who was struggling with eating disordered behaviors and had decided not to call anybody because she didn't want anybody to tell her to stop eating. And I saw that video on Saturday, and I was like, that's totally what I was doing. I was like, I want to eat. I want to say fuck you to everybody who would tell me not to eat, and I'm going to eat this pizza. And I did, and it felt gross, and I wasn't proud of myself. But you know what I say? You ate a bagel, you didn't kill a baby. So, I mean, the next day I moved past it. But it's scary. I mean, I probably had like 3 days like that since I had surgery. And it's a little scary because I can eat a lot more than I did the other 2 times that I did that. I mean, if anybody would have told me I would be able to eat 4 pieces of pizza, even though it was over a very extended part of the day, I probably wouldn't have believed it. But I believe it now, and I need to keep the pizza out of the house. So anyway, that's what was up with me on Friday. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know. This feels weird and kind of embarrassing to say, but I'm feeling like I'm getting a little too focused on how I look. I like the way I look. I posted on Facebook. I mean, I still have, 80 pounds to go to my goal. But I just walked by. I was getting ready to go out with my friend, and I walked by the mirror because all my whole hallway is mirrors. And I was like, wow, I really love the way I look. Well, that's crazy talk too, because I weigh 222 pounds. I have weighed 140 pounds in my life and thought I was a fat cow. But now I look at myself at 220. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I see, but I'm finding that I won't go out unless I'm, totally made up and totally dressed, and which is better than the time pre-op when I had been laying around the house all day and decided to go to the grocery store for a food run in my probably sweats and a slovenly sweatshirt, no makeup, walk into the store and see in the vegetable aisle my ex-sister-in-law, who is gorgeous and always very well put together, and I basically ran out of the store into my car because I was too embarrassed to be seen the way I look. So I guess getting ready is better, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like maybe I'm putting a little too much attention on that. But anyway, it's just something that's been rolling around in my head. I wanted to remind people about the WLS Trainer Challenge for the end of March. I don't know if anybody's participating, but I hope you are. The beginner challenge was to work out 12 times in the month of March. The challenge for more intermediate challenge is a 1-minute plank, a 1-minute leg raise, and a 1-minute wall sit with 10 seconds in between. I will be trying to accomplish that on the last day of March. We'll see. I have not been to the gym as much as I normally have been because first I was on vacation and then my trainer Brandon was on vacation. And I had to go pick up my brother this morning, so I have not, where I usually am averaging 4 workouts a week, I've only been getting 2 for the last couple weeks. And I'm not looking forward to tomorrow morning at 6:30 because it's going to suck. But anyway, that's what I'm shooting for. I love, love, love that I'm seeing people posting pictures of themselves planking. Dennis Vinay talking about you. That's so awesome. I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun if we all just planked all over and posted pictures on Facebook with a hashtag WLS plank. I just think it's so fun to see people doing it in different places. I will be doing more with my friends who aren't in the weight loss surgery community, and I will be making everybody at WLSFA do it. So you better start practicing now. That is all. Anyway, last night I had the great pleasure of co-hosting The Naked Truth with Jennifer Bleacher. So I wanted to say thank you to her for asking me, and I posted a link to the show down below. The guest was Christine, Teeny Tiny Tummy for Christine, who was our one of our hosts in Chicago. So that was a lot of fun. And I wanted to do a couple of shout outs. Want to give a shout out to Christine, a Teeny Tiny Tummy for Christine, who hit to Wonderland yesterday, I think, yesterday or Saturday. But congratulations, I remember that feeling. It was super duper duper awesome. And I think I still sometimes say my weight with a 3 in front of it instead of a 2, because for the last 20 years it had a 3 in front of it way more often than it had a 2. I wanted to give a shout out to Heavy Delight, who hit a 100-pound loss. I wanted to give a shout out to Banded Wendy, who had her 6-month surgiversary. And I just have to say, she looks freaking incredible. I saw her and met her at Obesity Help, and if I can look like that when I grow up and get done with this process, I will be way super duper happy. She's taller than me, so I can't do anything about that, but she is certainly an inspiration and a role model to me. And I wanted to give a shout out to Nirvana Lee. She posted a video, either I watched it this morning, I think it was probably last night, of her exercise routine, and she is kicking ass, and I just want to congratulate her. It is not easy, but it is so worth it, and so just want to kind of cheer her on. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.